What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about how Aaron Rodgers' historic performance against the Bears is going to influence all the markets and everything like that in Madden 19 Ultimate Team. Now, I've been having some issues with Vick, and he's probably going to be on his way out. Like, I'm not going to lie to you, the dude probably is going to be gone within the hour. But I can't really say that I'm going to go after Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to explain to you why. I've been telling you guys this over and over again, right? As we look at some of his things, you can see his power up was at like 18K a little while ago. And people are starting to realize, like, look, listen, maybe this is not the best thing to do, but his elite has also jumped to 315. It was around the 200K range yesterday. Now it's at 315. So people are expecting that he will be getting a Team of the Week card. Now, this is what you're going to have to do so that you can understand what's going on, right? When the Team of the Week is released, it's so many different cards that possibly can get it. Alvin Kamara, who else was? Khalil Mack actually played very, very well up until they got the L in their file. Fitzpatrick. A lot of these guys played very, very well, so they're going to be getting like the 80s and stuff like that. Not Alvin Kamara, but like a Fitzpatrick. They'll probably give him like an 80-something card. He's not. It's no way he gets the hero, even though he balled out in Mercedes-Benz Dome. That has nothing to do with anything. This is the situation, right? What we're going to have to do is, if you're trying to get Aaron Rodgers, you have to understand that you're going to spend a little bit more. You're going to spend almost probably 1 million coins. So I don't know exactly why you would want to do that right now unless you already have him powered up. Now, if you've had him prior to this and you didn't spend a decent amount of coins, you could probably go ahead and get away with it. But I want to let you understand something. If he turns out to be the master, you're going to have a very, very good card. All right? With the exception of his speed, his card is already pretty solid. All right? So the only reason that I'm not going to go after him is, realistically, I probably should. But this is like me guessing that he's going to be there because before he played like this, I'm trying to figure who else did I think. I don't know who else I would have thought, but you got to remember, you still have Monday Night Football, so you got the Rams playing. You don't know what's going to happen in that game either, but it just seems logical that Aaron Rodgers is going to be out there somehow, some way putting in work in Madden Ultimate Team because it's already spiking the prices. When you compare every other card, like if you look at Tom Brady also played pretty well. I think he had 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, but it won't really matter because he has a team diamond. So, I don't really think they're going to continue to add to Tom Brady like that because it doesn't make any sense. So he's going to probably stay around these rates. Like, his price right here for his regular elite, 132, and then his, 545 for his other card. That seems to be legitimately what it's going to be, and it's going to stay there. I estimate that his card, Aaron Rodgers, is going to be around the 500K range also. Because if you look at the card, other than the speed, Tom Brady is just, he's that dude. So I just want to make sure you guys understand. You're probably going to be asking me. That's why I'm making sure that we get this done. And also, make sure you subscribe to GmiasWorld Podcast, where you're going to get a podcast about the entire Sunday, all the Sunday's games and everything else like that. Also, subscribe to GmiasWorld Gaming, where you're going to get live streams very soon on a daily basis. But when you're looking at the quarterback position, right, and you guys understand and feel my pain, if you watch me on twitch.tv/GmiasWorld on Twitch, you would see live gameplay where Michael Vick literally throws the ball directly to the defender. Will Aaron Rodgers change that? Well, Aaron Rodgers is going to be a very, very good QB. It's just that the price range of almost 1 million coins, which you would be almost spending that for Tom Brady anyway. And I can't really, I don't want to say 100% that Aaron Rodgers is going to be a savior for you in the game. He may do the same things that the other quarterbacks that you're using are doing. Because if you look at this, let me just show you something real quick. Because I was analyzing it, right? And it's a reason why people aren't buying him at 315. When you look at the comparisons, right, you're going to see that a lot of the things that Michael Vick does, like with the deep throw accuracy, I throw a lot of deep passes, so it works for me. I don't really throw on the run that much, but when I do, I throw a pick. So, Michael Vick, it really doesn't work that he has, a 93, situation like that because the dude is garbage. Because he will literally, you'll be running outside the pocket, and he will throw the ball directly to the defender across the field from him. I don't know why that happens. I don't know if it's a glitch. I don't know exactly what's happening with it, but it doesn't matter. But just estimate, right, that he's going to go to possibly, let's say he goes to a 92, 93. All right. What do you think EA Sports is going to do with his throw power? Like Randall Cobb caught that dot. He didn't really throw the ball that deep. I think Devontae Adams got that one thing. He wasn't really throwing the ball like that. So maybe they give him a +1 throw power. Okay, maybe he gets a +1 throw power. The short throw, mid throw, deep throw, they're gonna put all those up, but it's not really much you can do to go up 3 points. Remember, we're still very early in the game, so I don't expect them to go crazy with the with the upgrades. All right, I don't expect them to go like, wow, bro, put them all 90s everywhere. They could, but it wouldn't make sense for the card, and then you'll end up not having any place else to go, which I think EA Sports is trying to, give themselves time to build it up. So what's going to happen is, more than likely his speed will be increased, but he was injured. He was pretty much limping. The Bears, I don't know what the Bears were doing in the second half, but they should probably be ashamed of themselves. The dude pretty much needed a cane, and he was just out there putting in work. I don't understand exactly why that happened, because he should have been easy to tackle, but this man was rolling around. Maybe it was Danica Patrick. I don't know what's going on. Dude's rolling around, doing all kinds of weird things, and then throwing hot ones, bro. Like, it was really, really wild and fascinating to see it, but that's neither here nor there. Let's focus on the fact that if you start to invest in it right now, I don't think you're going to get your money's worth ultimately. All right, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about, it's money, it's coins, whatever you're doing. The investment right now, you're going to spend a lot for him. Now, think about this. Think about Tom Brady, right? Say you have Tom Brady powered up. He's 41. He didn't look like he was 41 last night. He was putting in work. He had that one pick that I was looking like, why did he throw that? But it looked like it was a miscommunication against the Texans, where he just threw it down, and then the dude picked it, and then he just jogged up the field. He ain't saying nothing to nobody. Yo, Tom Brady's the GOAT. He don't even react no more, bro. He's like, all right, I threw a pick. I'm out of here, bro. Look, I'll get back on here and beat on these dudes. These dudes garbage. But there's not a lot of quarterbacks that you can actually choose from other than Aaron Rodgers, which is why I'm kind of torn if you spend this 300 and then you start powering them up now, because you're going to spend at least 500, 600K for the team of the week. All right, but will you get your money's worth out of them and then be able to sell them back and get something decent? That's what the issue is, and that's what you guys are always trying to contemplate, and that's what I'm trying to figure out now. Do I sacrifice the speed of Michael Vick for a card that doesn't even have the deep throw accuracy that he has? Or, you know what they're going to probably do? I think they will give him a 91 or a 92 throw power. I think they probably will. And what will happen is, when we put the go deep chem on him, I think he'll probably max out at about, 95, 96. Because you get the +3 from the go deep chem. That's what I'm thinking. So it's not like he's Cam Newton status where he's going to get to like a 97. Because to be honest with you, if they gave Cam Newton better deep, he goes to like an 81 deep throw accuracy when he gets chemmed up. Cam Newton, right? And he goes to a 97 throw power. But I don't trust him. But then I'm looking at this and I'm like, Aaron Rodgers has an 80 deep throw accuracy. And this card has to be decent. So Cam Newton is probably somebody that you could probably use. A lot of you guys are hating on him simply because EA always gives him bad cards. But it's very, very difficult for me to say, all right, guys, just go invest in this. Go invest in this. Go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me to say that. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to evaluate it, because he has an 80 throw deep, and Cam Newton goes to an 81 throw deep when he's chemmed. So that should mean something. And he was, what is this? What is it? What is his price range? Okay, why is that? Okay, all right, I see what's going on. Okay, his price has dropped a little bit since the last time, because he's at like 290 something as his base, right? This is what's scary, right? When you look at it like this, you immediately get nervous, because you're like, yo, hold on. This dude is in the 70s with deep throw accuracy. This dude's garbage. And you might be right. Like, I'm not going to say you're probably not right. It is something that you could definitely be on to something with that. But just keep in mind what we just looked at with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers was at 80. So what I'm thinking is the threshold might be 80. Because why would they give Aaron Rodgers elite something that's underneath that threshold? That doesn't make any sense. It's Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers don't usually miss throws. So when we chem him up with go deep and he gets to an 81, shouldn't he play similar with the deep throw and just have more throw power? Shouldn't that be something that's happening? See, that's the thing. And then also, he'll get the 81 speed, but let's just be honest about it, right? When you're out in the open field, this is the situation. I got to see, what is Michael Vick's spin move? And what's his spin move? Let's see what Cam is doing with spin move. Elusiveness is 77, but his spin move is an 80. See, that's the thing. Michael Vick's spin move, he's guaranteed to get you something that's crazy. Look, it's a reason why I haven't been able to part ways with Vick. Do I want to raid sell him every second of the day? Yes. But he does certain things that are decent. The only thing that he won't do is hold on to the ball if somebody taps him. He's going to fumble. Okay? But looking at that, those are just some other examples of like letting you guys understand that there's other quarterbacks that you could do stuff with. Obviously, against the Cowboys, Cam Newton wasn't great. But, he scored, rushing touchdown, passing, whatever. He won. They won. You know what I'm saying? It was a tough game. They won the game. But in Madden, the spin move is key. He's one under the threshold, Michael Vick, but he usually executes it, right? The juke move, I don't really juke with him because if you try to juke with him, he's going to get hit and he's going to fumble the ball instantly. So I wouldn't try to juke with him like that. But looking at these cards, I'm just trying to give you guys those examples. They're going to have to raise AAron Rodgers' deep throw accuracy to about probably 85 or something like that. And then with the chem, he'll go to probably like an 88. But investing in him at this point, I don't know. Because Team of the Week should drop tomorrow, which is Tuesday, September 11th, because they have to have Monday Night Football. They have to wait to see what happens with that. So it's a very, very difficult thing for me to assess at this point. But I've already been getting questions about should you start investing in AAron Rodgers. Hopefully that gives you some insight into the way the quarterback plays and their actual attributes and how it impacts them on the field. Because Cam Newton would be somebody that you could probably run with if you chemmed him up or go deep. He would be above the threshold of what AAron Rodgers is. So we have to wait to see how it turns out. But that's all the information that I have right now. And his price has skyrocketed, but he will be about 1 million coins with training points and everything else included to get upgraded. So let me know what you think about it. Are you going to be going that route? Also, like I said, make sure you sub the GmiasWorld podcast. You're not going to want to miss the next podcast. I'm going to talk to you guys and girls later, man. One love.